24 hours after you like have your interview, you get, well, within 24 hours you get this email, and you can get an email. One, this is like the worst one you can get. It's NLIC, which is what I was previously, but then got out of. And it means that you're no longer in consideration. It's a thank you for interviewing, thank you for your process, but you are no longer being considered for this position. I'm pretty sure I showed you that email, but I can show it again what it would look like. I did not receive this email. Okay, so the one that I have says thank you for your interest, but it may be something different after you phone interview. This one was after the application because I accidentally applied too soon. So it just kind of says like thank you for your time, and then unfortunately not being considered. And then this one says that like your application, or like to not apply for like 6 months. And so but that's not what I got. That was from my application, and ended up sending it in too soon before my 6 months were up. So, second email you can get is the pending email, and that is just a thank you for interviewing, and like we currently need more time, or like it's like currently your application is pending because we need more time on your status bar. So like here is what a status bar looks like right there, and mine says in progress, and if you're pending you will still be in progress. It's just not gonna it's not going to say in progress. And I've heard a rumor on the Facebook page that like after a month of still being pending, it will actually change to like a pending status bar, but I don't know. I'm not pending, so I really don't know. And then the best email that you can get is thank you for your interest, and I'll show you this one since I actually have this one. So here it is. This was just the confirmation for my phone interview, and here's the most recent one. It came up, it was 11:30 for me. So it was 11:30 at night. I had my interview at 8 o'clock on Monday night, and it came at 11. I wonder if it has a date on there. No. So it came, I think it was like 11:30 something, 11:40 something at night on that Monday night. And it was just a thank you for interviewing email. I'll let you read in just a second. But most people, it happens like that night after they interview, and I think it's kind of after they finish all of the interviews, they send out just an automated message to everybody, and you will most likely get one of those three. The no longer in consideration email may take a little bit longer, like 24 hours after your email, and you can get NLIC at any point in time of the application. But I'm pretty sure like the most common time to get NLIC'd is immediately after your phone interview, because there's rumor that they pretty much know if you're in or not immediately after your phone interview. And so they like send, like after your phone interview, they'll like take notification. Okay, let me show you the email first before I go on with that explanation, but I'll get back to that. So here's what it says. It just says thank you. Thank you for taking the time to interview. All final hiring decisions will be made no later than April 15th. And it just says recommend daily checking your dashboard, as additional communication on your interview status may be provided sooner. And if once you like get the acceptance email, you have a week to respond back that you're going to actually do it. And so you really want to check your email and check your dashboard just to make sure. I've heard that you get an email first and then it takes a while for it to update on your dashboard, but I would be checking both just to make sure. So I was talking about how immediately after your phone interview, there's rumor that they pretty much know what you're going to get in, like whether you're in or not. And so what they do is they kind of judge like what you would be best for, and then they take notes on your application, or you're in it, like they take notes and stuff, and then they send that over to all the different roles that you're like applicable for, which is basically all the roles that you put high interest for. And they kind of click like, have like a recommended next to every single role that they would recommend you for based on your conversation with them. And then so once like, or they'll press no recommended, and they may even have like a highly recommended, and so then they send that out to all the different roles, and then the head of the role, like recruiters will like click yes or no, and then that way you're in or not. And so that's why basically, like, if your recruiter wouldn't recommend you for any of the roles, then you just kind of get an automatic, like, no longer in consideration. And so that's why, like, it's more common for you to, like, not get to get accepted, like, right, to not get accepted right away than for it to happen, like, later on in the process. And they also kind of have like maybe like a maybe acceptable, like if like kind of like last resort. And that's why a lot of NLICs go out at the very end of the process, because they've already kind of accepted everybody that they would, that were like highly applicable and like definitely, or like kind of applicable and had the applicable, I cannot say that word whatsoever. And then the ones that are like so, they wait a while until everybody gives their stuff back. So yeah, it's kind of a crazy process. And the last thing I was gonna say was when, I guess maybe I filmed this Saturday night, but I filmed it before this week started. So it must have been Friday night or Saturday night. And on Thursday, there was a Twitter news feed from a Disney recruiter about questions and everything, and she answered everybody's questions for like an hour on Disney College Program and the application process, and basically anything you had about it, she tried to answer it for you. And so she directly answered one person about the college program thing coming out like next week. And so they said, like, when can we first expect to hear acceptances go out? And summer alumni program have already begun to get acceptances. And so she said this week, so on Thursday she said next week they'll start coming out. And then in the middle of March everybody should start hearing back. And then, well, like the majority, and then everybody will hear back by April 15th, which is what my email said. So yeah, so cross our fingers for this week. I don't think that I will personally be in this first round of acceptances because my interview was last week. It's actually a week ago. I can't believe that I had my interview a week ago. It feels like so long. So, since like I just had my interview, I feel like I might take a little bit longer. Hopefully I'm not like in April, and hopefully I'm before March. Hopefully they I think what'll happen is the waves will like start this week and continue on through until April 15th. So I don't think I'll be a part of like maybe this week's round of acceptances, but hopefully like the next couple of weeks, I'll either know or not know. I'll be in or not be in. I kind of want to know and just kind of get this over with, whether I'm in or not. But yeah, I'm just thankful that I got my interview done before acceptances started rolling out, because that probably would have really freaked me out. And so now I feel kind of calmer, and I feel like I have like an actual real chance of getting in than not. So thank y'all for watching. This was longer than I expected. As always, I'm just gonna stop entering it in as, hey, this should be a fast video for y'all. And yeah, I will see y'all next time. I think this is long enough video to put in by itself, but I don't know. So I'm in progress. I'm in the best place to be right now for the application process. Doesn't mean that I'm going to get in, because there's people that have been pinned that have gotten in, and there's people that are in progress that haven't gotten in. And so who knows what I will be. It's kind of luck of the draw. And did you swooze your recruiter? I hope I did, but I don't know. So yeah, I will keep y'all updated, and hopefully I'll be going to Disney, but we'll see. All right, goodbye guys.